host, your friend, your boy, Jeb like the one and only here with.
Plain White, the second, and others.
And today, what we'll be doing is playing Literally Whatever, episode 4. Right now I'm getting the live chat up, and then after I get the live chat up, I plan to get my character sheet up, and then I think we should be ready to go. I'm available for about like half an hour to 30 minutes, so...
Oh, I thought you were doing like half an hour to an hour.
Oh, sorry. I said like synonymous things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I meant to say half an hour to an hour. Instead, I essentially said half an hour to half an hour. Exact time to exact time. But yeah, I'm excited, and I'm ready when you are.
Awesome. Do you remember where we left off?
My boy Paws is getting like threaded up by the guy who stole the identity of a guy in New York and is now working at animal control, and he's in the swamp monster van. He's helping, well, he's not currently, he's in the water, and he's helping sew up Paws. I got out of legal trouble with Mama Turtle.
Yeah.
It wasn't like she was suing me, but like she essentially helped me get out of legal trouble.
Yeah.
And I have a fight in a week against the official local hero, as I'm the unofficial local hero.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like we got one viewer. Yo, don't forget to talk in the live chat and smash that like button. Right now we're playing Literally Whatever.
Yep. Okay. So, are you back in your houseboat now, or are you still watching the guy?
I guess I'm in my houseboat. I relatively trust the guy.
Okay. So you're back in your houseboat. He's sewing up Paws. Mama Turtle and like all her kids are, I guess, on the other bank, like watching the TV again. Hey, how are you?
Yo, good to see you, Zarbon.
Okay. So, you get a call on your phone.
On my phone? I checked the caller ID.
We haven't established a name for this person, so I guess you wouldn't have their contact information. It's just a number.
It's just a number? Did I hear what Trump did? I don't really keep up with the news. Will we go to World War III?
We'll have to talk about that on an Empire of Eternity event.
I do feel like that's like totally like the terms for an Empire of Eternity event.
Yeah. If you wanted to, we could do like a 30-minute session of this.
And then can that be a general discussion where we talk about micronation stuff and we talk about like science stuff and we talk about whatever we think is cool kind of thing?
I feel like that's just going to turn into an alter ego video. But like, I would want to talk specifically about this.
They did a missile strike on Syria, he said.
Yeah, so I feel like if we talk specifically about that.
We could. I'm just not big into politics. I feel like very quickly I would devolve into, but how would this go if we all had alter egos? Or how would this go? Exo-life was a missile. Blah, 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 blah.
Well, I mean, that could play into it. But like, I mean, you can bring whatever you wanted to the discussion. I just feel like that should
keep
be like
it
the topic
like,
of
yeah. Okay.
And just seeing like what you think the future would be like if things were fucked like that. Like, how would those technologies develop if it wasn't like a big thing?
Because now it would be war focused rather than like consumer tech. Yeah. I fuck with that. 30 minutes of this, then that.
Okay.
I'm getting a call on my phone. Do I have one of those phones where I can like search the internet without having to accept or deny the call first, but eventually they'll like hit my voicemail?
Yes. Would we be able to do this while we walk so that I could go get my laptop and my charger so that we could do the video on my channel?
And that way you don't have to worry about it?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Is it a possibility?
Zarbon said, can you type on the chat so I can sub?
What?
That's what he said. I just read it.
So you can sub. Oh,
so
play in the game?
So I could sub.
Subscribe to the channel?
I'm pretty sure Zarbon's already subscribed to the channel.
So then sub like play in the game?
I don't see how sub translates to play in the game.
I don't know. Like sub in?
Man, my shoes are untied. He said, yeah, so I could subscribe to your channel. Type on the chat.
Me. Oh, for me.
Oh, Empire of Eternity's channel. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I can.
He just
later.
I'm trying to tie my shoes right now. But thank you.
I got you. I'll actually go and do that now.
There you go. Zarbon said, wait, yes, I'm already subbed.
Got you.
Thank you.
You will actually be my 35th subscriber.
Don't forget to smash that like button, by the way. Truly appreciate it.
Get in here.
But yeah. So still doing literally whatever, right?
Yes.
So I'm gonna Google that phone number. He says in the chat so other people can sub after you.
Don't go out alone. Okay, and then he says a little emoji.
I like how you just said it's me. It me. Yeah. This one's long. But anyways, I'm gonna Google the phone number.
Okay. So it pops up dude's name because we haven't described his name yet. Local hero.
Oh. Okay. I'm gonna let it go to voicemail.
Okay.
I want to hear like what he's saying. Yo, Vegeta, welcome to the stream. Good to have you. I want to hear what he's saying. Vegeta said sub to the white guy.
Nice.
Cool.
So essentially, you get the call on your phone. He voicemail and it's something like, "Hey, you remember we still have a fight next week? I'm ready."
We don't know where we're gonna fight.
Shit! When did we get to the fourth floor?
Just
I thought we were on the third. Shit!
So we're gonna
You
fight
live
in
in
the
that
street.
room, dude. They live in that room.
You know what? I'm sure they do.
They do.
Pokemon
I'm
Go to the
nobody the
poll
fuck
said,
out.
"Hey, I subbed as well."
Come on.
Oh, thank you kindly, Pokemon Go to the
Come
poll.
on.
I'm gonna wake Travis's ass.
They're like
Travis is about to wake up. So we're gonna fight in the streets.
Yeah.
Can't sell tickets to it.
Right.
Good to know.
Yes.
I guess I want to know what are like the official rules to the
You
fight.
just let him go to voicemail.
Yeah, I didn't ask him anything.
So what are you gonna do? What you
So-
gonna do about it?
I'm gonna look up on the internet.
Yeah.
the-
So they talking shit. No, they were like they thought we were in a room that we weren't in. It was interesting.
And it was just one guy who thought we were in a room we weren't in. But what I'm gonna do is, on the phone, I'm going to find the phone number of the police chief for whatever town we're in.
Okay. So he answered. My room looks shitty. He answers, and is like, "Yeah, this is the police chief."
Hello. Do you know the rules to the fight that I'm having against the official local hero? I'm the unofficial local hero. We talked recently.
He's like, I don't really deal with matters like that. I can tell you laws.
Oh, so you don't know the rules? I know you were really hype for the fight.
He's like, you called this is the police chief.
I talked to a dispatcher earlier. You're right. Are you not hyped for the fight?
I don't know what that is.
Oh, so the unofficial local hero is fighting against the official local hero next week?
Oh,
Yeah, it's a big event. One of the dispatchers was really feeling it.
interesting. He's like, it must not be that big an event because I haven't heard of it.
Oh, fair enough.
He's like, I'm sucking the mayor's dick. I don't know.
Pokemon Go to the Polls said, that's Wenzel's room? It looks so small.
It is.
This is Charger Village. This is like... I'm not going to say this is the smallest it gets because I share half my room with another person. It's probably about the same. Yeah. North is the best rooms of the university, period. I have to say. But you're right.
I would like this if it were bigger.
Yeah. Do you happen to know the dispatcher's number? I want to ask him about the rules. I feel like he would know more, but I don't want to call like the actual emergency number because it's not an emergency.
He's like, do you know the dispatcher's name? I can give you their extension.
I don't know their name.
He's like, you know my name.
I know you're the police chief of the city.
He's like, that's my name.
That's your name?
Yep.
Is his name Dispatcher?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Probably not, but maybe.
You were named well.
He's like, thank you. My mother was like, you're gonna be the dispatcher. I'm gonna beat that ass.
What? I thought you were the police chief.
I started as a dispatcher.
You started as a dispatcher?
Yeah.
But you were named police chief?
Yeah, she was
And
like, you're gonna get there one day, and if you don't, I'm gonna beat that ass. She was really physically abusive. It was terrible.
So are you the dispatcher I talked to earlier, but now you're the police chief, but now you don't care about the fight?
He's like, nah, I've been doing this for like 30 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is there a guy named Dispatcher who happens to be a dispatcher for your city?
There is. I don't know that you want to talk to him. He sort of got excommunicated from the police force like 3 years ago.
But he's probably not the person I'm looking for. The dispatcher that I talked to is someone who still currently works there and is excited for the local hero battle.
So he's like, well, there's been this like guy who's fairly new to the force who's been like posting that stuff all over like these flyers for it. And I don't know if he's just like a fanboy.
Hey, we're back.
Hey.
Jim Carrey said, hey, how you doing today? It's Jim Carrey.
Hey, Jim Carrey.
Welcome, Jim Carrey. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button and share this video with your friends.
Jim Carrey, that's crazy if you're actually on here, man. That's great.
Is his name spelled differently? Is the different Jim Carrey?
You never know. Maybe he goes by an alias that's his other name.
That's possible. It'd be interesting if we came in here and it's like different people were like, they took over there and they're like, you left.
Yeah.
But yeah, is it possible that you could get his number for me?
He's like, sure, I can give it a shot. Can you roll 2d20?
Oh, I didn't get a dice roller up. Bum, 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 bum.
Also, which one will be your first and which one is
Top.
good and bad? Top. Don't they go to the side though when you do it? Oh,
First.
got you.
Top.
Oh, top. Okay. 5 and 4. All right, so he's like, tell them if they give top. Maybe.
Who is they?
Hmm.
He said
So-
I subbed to Leo from Resident. I subbed to Leo from Resident Evil 4.
Nice. You should also sub to the Empire of Eternia. I just left a comment down below so you can check it out.
I'm still with you.
Okay, so he ends up saying,
Are you
alright.
saying that he looks like Leo from Resident Evil 4?
Oh shit.
Do you think you could like cosplay this?
I'd try it.
Look at his hair.
I don't know though. I feel like my hair's different.
You feel like your hair is different?
Yeah. Like he has like real serious hair. My hair is like
Your
kinda
hair is more
floopy.
relaxed.
Yeah.
I really think that you could do the main character from Infamous Second Son, like I was talking about the other day.
Yeah.
You
Like
have,
the-
I think, all the parts. Yeah, the
Yeah.
guy with the beanie.
So essentially he says, "Oh, I'm asking about you talking." Oh, hey. So essentially what he decides to do is he walks over and he gives the guy like a pat on the back. And he's like, "Hey, how you doing, bud? I saw you've been posting these flyers." And he's like, "Yeah, I'm really excited for the local hero thing." He's like, "Awesome. Can I get your number?" And the dude's like, "What?" And he's like, "Can I get your number?" And he's like, "Is this like for a promotion thing? Is this like what?"
Can I hear all this over the phone?
It's sort of, it's like he left the phone just on in the office, so you can hear like a weird like murmur in the background, and like you can pick up a few words and like context clues. So he ends up going,
Hoping that his phone is on speaker, I go, "Can you tell him the unofficial local hero is trying to get his phone number?"
roll 2d20.
Kirby said, "Pineapples." 5-5.
So it's not on. But he does. But
So
he
ties
does.
don't make it this time? Like in literally whatever? In Jim Carrey's is like if you tie, like you
Oh.
get the benefit of the doubt.
Not necessarily.
Okay,
It depends
it
on, like,
depends.
yeah. If you get a 50-50, most of the time, like, it'll either be whatever you want the outcome to be works out, but, like, a certain situational thing may not, or vice versa. So in this case, like, the speaker thing isn't on, but, so the functional part's down, but he does end up telling him about the local hero thing and, like, asking him for his number. So he's like, "Hey, this local hero guy wants your number. Can you give it to him?" And he's like, the fucking paid local hero dude, Wizard King. Wizard King wants my number. I don't fuck with Wizard King. Wizard King's an asshole, dude. And he's like, this guy just calling. I guess he's Wizard King. I don't know what's going on. He's
I'm
like,
gonna
"I hate-"
yell, like over the phone, "I'm not Wizard King."
Okay. So he somehow like hears it, and he's like, I don't know who this guy is. Why don't you just come talk to him in my office? Like, this is a real waste of my time as the police chief. Why don't you just come talk to him in my office? Like, get off the dispatcher phone. I'm gonna be a dispatcher for a little bit. I'm gonna go hard at work, being a dispatcher, change lives. You go in my office. So he walks in and he's like, "Hello, chief of police."
Hello?
And he's like, "Hey."
Is this the same chief of police I talked to before?
And he's like, yeah, yes?
Okay. Did you get his number?
What?
Okay. I'm the unofficial local hero, and I'd like to
And
know
he's
the
like, you're
rules to the
fucking Wizard King? I hate Wizard King.
Wizard King? I'm the unofficial local hero of the city.
And he's like, oh shit. Okay. You're Jet. Or you're Tej. My bad. You're Tej. Oh shit, dude. Okay. I know you. Alright, what's up, man? How can I help you?
I'd like to know the rules to the fight that I'm gonna have with Wizard King.
Oh man, well the crazy thing about those, they're staring into each other. So those fights generally are either in arenas or street fights. Arena ones are usually promoted by different companies, and they have specific set limits because you can go into higher tournament levels and fight like nationally ranked heroes. However, street fights are just to get like beef out, and there's no real limits. Like you go as hard as you fucking want. Like it's a really intense battle. I think he's just trying to size you up. I don't know. I think you should kick his ass.
Can you legally, like, kill the other person in a street fight?
It's frowned upon, but agreed upon fights are legal. So yes. Like if both of you like had witnesses and signed documents that said like we're gonna fight to the death, and then you did it, yes, but it'd have to be an agreed upon thing beforehand. You couldn't like say we're gonna be in a street fight and then you like stab the fuck out of him like 37 times and he's like, nah, stop it, and you're like, nah.
So as long as we don't agree to fight to the death, I don't have to worry about him like just killing me
Yes, unless he,
and
like,
getting away with it with legal presence, because he
Unless-
could, but it would be illegal.
Yes, unless he decided to say, I challenge you to this fight to the death. In which case, if you accepted, you'd have to fight to the death, and if not, then you just like lose a lot of credit as a local hero.
So if I don't accept a fight to the death, I'll lose like street cred.
Yeah.
What if because you believe he's just sizing me up, so what if I challenged him to a fight to the death? Would he be like, oh, I need to like accept it, because if I don't, I'll lose street cred to the unofficial guy?
Yes.
So what you're saying is,
Because he'll be like, he's like smaller than me. I can't deal with that test.
so I can force him into a corner to make him agree to like rules where he would like have to do a death battle.
Yes, however, he is a local hero who's fought several death battles before.
Oh, can I hear about his older fights?
Sure. So there was this one guy, Pinky Toe, right? Pinky Toe's whole thing was that he was a fairly weak hero. He was coming up in the unofficial hero ranks, and he was even getting a spot to be second ranked local hero, a paid local hero. They were gonna like give him a secondary position under Wizard King. So Wizard King's like, nah, fuck that. I'm gonna see what your power is. I'm gonna come after you. You can't just be like helping the community, like giving back to orphanages, like getting cats out trees. That's my job. So
Getting cats out trees.
then Wizard King finally sees what his power is, and Pinky Toe's power, his whole thing, is that he just has lots of toes, and they're all pink.
Whoa. Does Wizard King have powers?
Wizard King's whole thing is he likes magic, and he likes like experimenting with magic type stuff. Nobody's ever seen any of his magic officially work. To most people, it looks kind of like parlor tricks, but it's hard to tell because he's like kind of a good magician.
What parlor tricks or powers has he demonstrated?
Like a smoke screen type thing. I really shouldn't be telling you all this because I'm gonna cheat the local hero battle. But I'll tell you like one or two things. So he's got like the smoke screen thing, and he's got this thing. It's kind of weird. It's a confetti thing.
I'm still with you.
It's a confetti thing. He normally uses it as his intro, but it's essentially a thing that he'll shoot out that has confetti that pops a big block of text out that says confetti, that says Wizard King.
Okay.
Anything else I feel like will like jeopardize the fight, so I don't want to say too much.
Understood. Quick question.
Yeah.
Is there any like footage of these fights?
Roll 2d20. One to five. So he's like, no, these things, even street fights, the promotional fights, are generally locked down to a specific audience because the whole thing about it is you want to get ticket sales. So like they hype them up real big, but because it's kind of a niche thing, they just do ticket sales. So you can't find them online, which means that you have to go and buy the ticket sales. The same thing with the street fights. If they're gonna have a street fight, you can hear about it from other people, but if you get into like the little circle that they'll fight at or whatever, they'll either kick you out if you have a phone, or they'll like take your phone. Like there'll be people there who are like in the audience but watching other people.
Are there any other rules that I need to know? I just don't want to like end up getting like disqualified because I like did something I wasn't supposed to.
Like I said, in the promotional fights, there are a lot more things. In street fights, it's really just whatever you guys have agreed upon terms with. It's sort of like an honor code thing. Like you
Can we
both agree to
make our
something.
own rules at that point? And
Yeah,
as long as we
it's a-
both agree, it's
It's a
fine.
street fight. Yeah.
Huh.
However, I will say one thing, because it's an honor bound thing, a lot of the time the street fights will go in a way that whoever like throws out the highest challenge, like if you decline it, then it's like you're losing street cred. Like if you're like, I'm just not going to agree to that because that's ridiculous, you're like losing street cred. Because you're supposed to show that you're like representing your community and that you're like the best one who can represent your community.
So the crazier you go, the better.
Bigger stakes, not necessarily crazier. Not like we're gonna fight to see who can eat the most dog shit, but like yeah.
But what if it was like you can fight but only using like real magic?
Yes, but I would be worried just in case
He actually,
he actually
has
has real
magic.
then you might be fucked. He might be like, I just haven't used it yet. But watch this. I don't know. I follow Wizard King on Facebook, but he's kind of an asshole. I don't know. He always tweets at me, go eat a dick, and I'm like, I've tried. It's not for me.
So he tweets like, at police chief, go eat a dick.
Well, it's Dispatcher Kyle, but yes, I'm pretending to be the police chief for now.
Well, good to meet you, Dispatcher Kyle.
Good to meet you, man. We talked on the phone the other day.
Yeah,
I
we
gave
should.
you legal advice.
Feel free to like call me whenever.
Oh, awesome. Okay, here's my extension.
I take down his extension in like my notes
Awesome.
on my phone.
Yeah. Is there, well, I gotta go. Police chief saying I can't be calling myself the police chief, and he's like literally grabbing me out the chair right now. Yeah, but
Goodbye.
and like the phone hangs up.
Oh, okay. So now I know more. I'm gonna check out Wizard King's Facebook.
It's just roll 2d20. Okay. So it's him giving like essentially Donald Trump-esque like breakdowns of his old fights, but like just in bragging ways, like not in really technical ways, just in bragging ways, and then a whole bunch of tweets of him or like Facebook posts of him just tagging at Dispatcher Kyle, go eat a dick, like every day for like months.
I'm going to act like I'm getting a new Facebook account. So I'm gonna go through the whole thing where it's like sign up, put in your name. I'm gonna go to like fake name generator. It's like a website, and it gives you like a whole bunch of bullshit you can type in. So I just literally copy and paste all the shit that it does into that, and then fake name generator connects to fake email generator. So whatever email is given is like a real one that you can use. So then I like authenticate the bitch, and I'm naming like real websites. So I'm not making it up. And then I authenticate it by going to that email and like clicking on the thing or whatever. I want to look at security questions for like defending your like profile.
Before you do that, because of like continuity things, because we just established that AI are a thing, I want to see. I need you to roll a d20 or 2d20. Normally, I would let you just go ahead with that, but because we've established AI, Facebook might have an AI that's like, nah, I got you. You're not a real person.
I just know you're not real.
Yeah. 5-3. All right, you got it.
Okay. And I want to see what the security questions are, like default security questions.
Okay, default security questions. Things like normal Facebook, like mother's maiden name, pets' names, friends' names, street you grew up on.
Fuck, why are there like how many how many security questions are there? I know you've only said 4 things, but I'm still thinking to myself like, fuck, that's a lot.
I mean, that's just what I can think of off the top of my head. I think that's about it.
Okay, so only these 4.
Yeah.
I take note of all that.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at Wizard King's Facebook, and I'm first gonna search to see if he like. I'm gonna check like his relatives.
Okay.
Like, is his mom like one of his Facebook friends or like on the site?
Roll 2d20. 5-4. So you find his relatives, but it's just like a Facebook page that says, like under the relatives tab, it says like Wizard King's relatives, and then you click on it, and it has like a big thing, like a big banner and a little like icon that just say dead, but spelled DED, and like a gravestone, and like a whole bunch of sad comments. Like, I'm sorry everybody in your family's dead. And like, it really sucks that like you don't have a family. And like, it sucks that you were born without a nose. And he's like, I wasn't born without a nose, fuck you, dude. And he's like, hey.
Interesting. I'm gonna Google our death certificates public record. I just did that in real life.
Wait, just roll
If you were not-
because this is a fictional universe.
Understood.
No.
They're not in. Okay.
You might be able to find like an obituary.
I was just thinking
Yeah.
that, like an obituary.
Yeah, I'd say they have an obituary. I won't make you roll for that.
So my question with the obituary is: on obituaries, do they put maiden names or do they put married names?
Married. If
Yeah,
you're
but
married,
married.
but if not, it's just whatever your name is.
Well, then I guess I would have to know.
You
what the
have to know like his family in general, but all you found so far is just dead.
yeah,
And
it
Wizard
just
King.
says dead. It doesn't say like what their names are.
And you don't know his name. You just know Wizard King, but that's not like his actual birth name. That's his hero name.
On Facebook, does it list his non-Facebook email address?
Roll 2d20. 6-4. Yes, but it seems like a meme thing.
That's most people's email addresses.
It's like Wizard King at fuck Dispatcher Kyle at Netflix.net.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Netflix emails. I'm gonna just Google search that and see if I can trace that to other accounts. Like if he uses that email for like Twitter or like Instagram or something like that.
He has the Twitter, but it does the same thing. It's just like at Dispatcher Kyle, like go eat a dick, and just like over and over.
Oh,
and over.
cool. Because all I'm trying to do is like figure out what other things he's been on the internet with using that like email.
Yeah.
So like, does anything else come up, or has he only used that for Facebook and Twitter?
It's like social media. He has a Tumblr too.
Interesting. Is his Tumblr essentially just repost of what's on his Facebook and Twitter?
Are you gonna click on his Tumblr?
I'm going to go into incognito on my browser,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna go into his Tumblr. Tumblr normally has some weird shit.
Okay. So roll 2d20. 6-2. Okay. So the blog that you find is called like Depressed Inner Thoughts, and it's just like it's like different repostings of like really sad Tumblr messages and like posts and stuff, and like some like brony fetish stuff.
Interesting. What do his sad thoughts focus on?
Lack of achievement, insecurity, loneliness, or like the top 3.
Take notes. Make like links in the notes to like each of his things, his Tumblr, his Facebook, and his Twitter. I look at his brony fetish shit. What's it like?
A lot of it's like art style stuff. Some of it's like 3D rendered, some of it's like just people drawing.
Is it like porn, or is it just like
It's a mix.
it's a mix? Sounds like Tumblr. I try and see which one's his favorite.
He follows like a few different like accounts.
Oh, not his favorite like porn producer,
Oh.
but like his favorite like
Post?
My Little Pony, because you would be able to tell from like its repetition in the thing,
So
like
he
which
follows
ones.
like a few different.
But he has no preference. He's like, as long as his pony's fucking, like he's all down and he doesn't.
He has
have,
like a lot of them, yeah, like queued up.
Okay, that's really surprising, actually. Yeah, I would just imagine that like.
He has like a specific.
Yeah, he has at least one that he like really fucks with.
Nah, he's like deep in the community.
Kirby says, "Is he a creepypasta brony like me?"
I don't know what that is, but maybe.
So, I guess taking all that into account really matters. I feel like now, Jim Carrey said you should react to creepypastas.
One day, Jim Carrey.
We could do that as a group at some point. But I now know I could possibly humiliate him. Fuck, I can do that at any time.
Yep.
Mhm. I know the first person who would really care about this. Because he always goes at Dispatcher Kyle, then I know Dispatcher Kyle has a Twitter. So I go to his Twitter, and then I PM him, hey, this is Wizard King's Tumblr. And then I sent him the private message.
Okay, so roll 2d20. Six one. So he's like, thanks, got it. I didn't have that before, but I'm gonna go like check that shit out. I'm at work right now though, and I'm sort of getting like a serious citation because I pretended to be the police chief.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Kirby said creepypastas are stories originated on the internet designed to frighten or disturb readers and viewers.
But
Because you want to do the discussion video.
yeah,
Okay. So, I guess we're going to close literally whatever here, but we're going to do a discussion video, so make sure to stay tuned to the channel. Brace your eyes! So yeah, thank you all for watching. If you like this video, make sure to like this video. Favorite, comment, subscribe, and ding, ring that bell so you be notified whenever we do these live streams. This is your host, your friend, your boy, Jep, like the one and only here with
a finger.
logging out. Peace.